what time it is.
Welcome back, my entertainers. This is your boy RT, aka Rudy the Entertainer, coming to you from Hollywood, California. Today is a special day, but before I get any further, you're probably thinking why RT is kind of like dressed up a little bit tonight. Well, tonight, RT is going to go out into town here in Studio City, probably go to Universal Studios, pick up some girls, get a couple of drinks here and there. As you can see, I'm in my blue collar shirt, my slacks, wearing my watches. Today is a tribute video to none other than America's greatest fat man that ever lived. And no, like I said before, it's not Kevin James. No offense, Kevin James, but this is a tribute video to none other than Chris Farley. Now, probably some of you guys are probably wondering who the hell is Chris Farley. Well, Chris Farley is none other than one of the best comedians that ever lived during the 1990s. He started off in Second City Theater in Chicago, then worked his way in Saturday Night Live, and became part of the main five Saturday Night Live bad boys along with Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, David Spade, Rob Schneider, and himself. And some of his famous movies, of course, were part of that era in the 90s. Part of this tribute is me kind of impersonating him, like, of course, like, his famous lines from certain movies. Like, for example, he was uncredited in Billy Madison, but in this case, my favorite line was always when he was a bus driver. He'd be like, "That Veronica Vaughn is one piece of ace. I know from experience, dude. No yelling on the bus!" And then, of course, there's Beverly Hills Ninja. He always was like this stupid type ninja that didn't know how to become one. And he walks into a strip club by accident and runs into a stripper, and he's like, "Holy Shinto!" And he'd be like, "I am not one with the universe!" He always had that swagger to him, where he always had like that high energy style to his comedy sketch. I mean, so full of energy, so full of fun. I mean, this guy always loved to have fun during his breaks, during his filming. One of my favorite films of all time from Chris Farley is none other than Tommy Boy. This movie kind of impacted my life a little bit, and I've been watching this movie already for 21 years. And RT loves the movie because it shows you that, hey, you can be a freaking idiot and be rich boy and all that stuff. But then again, if you want to help save somebody's company and save the people, I mean, you go ahead and do it. He wasn't afraid to freaking be out there and try his best. Just like in the movie, it really much affected my life, and it affected me because that was the first film I've seen Chris Farley in, and RTE loves Chris Farley in the movie based on the fact that, not only because he was fat and he was falling all over the place and everything like that, but it shows you, it was just funny. It was a funny film, and I like to thank him for, not really the emotional type, but I like to thank Chris Farley for making my life, funny as well, because the fact that I based my character kind of off him, because I am, kind of crazy in the head when it comes to rating people and stuff like that. So it's a shame that he died almost 20 years ago due to drug addiction and alcohol abuse. And it's a shame that he died at the age of 33. He had a lot of opportunities to be, in more films. He could have. It kind of made me sad during 2015 when they showed a tribute to Chris Farley being Shrek for 2-minute sketch, because that could have been him instead of Mike Myers' little English accent, with the freaking Shrek thing. Nothing against Mike Myers, but I didn't think he was good at being Shrek, because I think Chris Farley could have done better. and he could have been the cable guy instead of Jim Carrey. He could have been in Ghostbusters, third film, if they were going to do it with Dan Aykroyd and all of them. I mean, it's a shame that happened to him, and he will be missed, and especially by me, because it's sad that a man like him, who was so funny and so full of joy every time whenever he took the stage and whenever he did all this stuff. I mean, it was all him. It wasn't anybody else. But then again, I mean, I gotta look at the positive sides of all this. I mean, RT's gonna go out. Feel free to come if you want. I mean, we're gonna be singing like a lot of girls. We're gonna be getting a lot of freaking drinks. I mean, hell, my entertainers, if you want to join me right now, come on, let's go. Whew, my entertainers, this is gonna be a fun night. Oh man, I've been looking forward to this all week. We're gonna be at Studio City. Gonna be having some drinks, talking to some girls. I mean, feel free along. I mean, you're about ready to come along with me on this journey. So, but before we go ahead and do that, there's something I gotta do before that happens. So just bear with me here for a second, my entertainers. So just feel free to stick around a little bit. This is a tribute to Chris Farley. Oh man, that's cold! I'm a maniac on the floor, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before. I feel free!
Did you go out of paint chips when you were a kid?
Why? If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter's the same under the same name, at the RT55. And if you guys want to follow me on my Facebook, it's under Rudy Duran.